Hi everyone, welcome to our weekly podcast, Four Sisters Rambling.
Well, actually, it's two pairs of sisters, Monica and Diana, and Veronica and me, Angie.
In this podcast, you'll get to know each one of us and hear our ramblings about life.
We hope you can join us weekly. You can find us on Spotify, iTunes, and YouTube. If you would like to see more of us, please follow us on Instagram at Four Sisters Rambling.
Welcome back. So we're going to start this episode with kind of a little bit of probably the most important New Year's resolution that I think everybody talks about and relates to, health and nutrition. Personally, I always deal with obviously weight loss and just trying to get better on a diet, especially now after being diagnosed with endometriosis, only stage 1, which I'm very lucky, and PCOS, but they really mess up with your life. So we all have goals. Well, mine aren't really goals, but definitely just, mini goals. We'll call it mini goals, where we just want to lose maybe, or just feel better, not even lose a pound. Mm-hmm. So I feel like, I have a personal trainer. I work a lot on my skin right now. My skin is probably one of my biggest goals right now. My facial
reconstruction.
Yeah, almost.
So mean.
I feel like I get abscesses in my face. Like that's how painful they are. So, anyways, I work with an esthetician. I have a dermatologist, and that's my biggest goal. I think for mostly all of the year. So I think about foods a lot. So dairy isn't the greatest thing, although it's delicious. So cheeses, milks, ice cream,
oh my gosh,
everything you enjoy. I just feel like just add on.
Yeah.
And water.
Water is my biggest problem though. I can't drink water.
I don't know how you could do it.
Yeah, I know. I just, I'll add that to my New Year's resolution right now because I need to start drinking that water.
That's right. You're the worst. Sometimes I think you're gonna die of kidney disease, but it's fine.
Hey, but you guys got me, right?
Yeah.
Family?
What about, I think someone for Christmas got a big gallon. What was your mom?
No, my mom, but Diana and her traded the chocolates and she's keeping the big,
big
gallon. Yeah.
I gave her the chocolates because chocolates add on to it.
So you can fill up the water and just work on it.
Yes, that's what I'm planning on doing because, can I talk a little bit about my little fitness goals and how I'll be tracking my fitness is using a happy planner because, I'm a planner girl. I love planners and stickers.
Ooh, me too.
We are stationary whores in this little group except for Veronica.
You guys are. I just get to pay for it.
You do pay for a lot of it because I share some of it.
What's the difference between a happy planner and a regular agenda?
I guess a happy planner
makes you happy while you're planning.
That's just the brand, yeah.
It's brand wise. There's the Erin Conrads, or I don't know.
I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, I don't know really the names of the rest, but
all I know is that it's expensive. That's all I know.
Well, if you use your 50% off coupon on Michael's, it doesn't get
and Joann's.
Yeah, and Joann's as well. That's
Hobby Lobby too.
I feel like I get excited when I get a planner. It makes me want to actually jump into it.
But yeah, we could talk about planners. That's for a different time.
Yeah, that is for a different time. But I'm gonna be tracking my workouts there in my planner, and I'm actually wanting to be a vegetarian/pescatarian because I love my salmon, although Veronica says that salmon has a lot of
No, I didn't say a lot. It just says you should cut into it. I am reading a book. It's called Eat to Live. It's really good. I love it, and I just go back in there and I keep reading it. So I read little pieces to Monica, and she always grasp to the negative part of what I told her.
Yeah, because I'm dramatic.
Salmon is good. It tells you shouldn't be eating it every day because she eats one every day.
Yeah, I do. I have one every day because
there's always the chance of mercury, right?
Yeah, but it has really low mercury. It's not a lot. But again, that's not what I was trying to explain to her. Well, I'm gonna come back to you guys and I'm gonna inform you guys a little better on that.
That's why I'm keeping the pescatarian because I eat a salmon every freaking day, and a salmon salad is amazing. I love that. And my workout routine, I have no idea what I'm doing with my workout. I just need to sweat, and I already sweat a lot.
So I'm gonna drag her with me because one of my things is also working out and my financial, but right now will be focus on workout. I'm gonna start tomorrow going back to the gym. I like to do cardio for 20 minutes to 25 minutes. I hate the Stairmasters, but that's the one that works for
Yeah.
me. We do the Stairmasters
Yeah.
for about
Hate
20 to 25 minutes.
Wow, I can't do that.
Yeah,
No,
our
I
goal
do it.
is to burn 200 calories on the Stairmaster. I've done it before, level 5 without stopping for 20
I can't do
minutes.
level
five.
And we burned 230, and this is because Angela, our other sister, she was challenging me. So we were challenging each other. So if you have, you might want to get a buddy and
that's
challenge
good
each
advice.
other and do that. And for Monica and I had to like drag her out of bed.
Yeah.
And so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna help her on that, and I'm gonna help myself on that. So I'm gonna do cardio for 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna jump into a strength would be leg or arm or back or
I like strength.
abs, and just do any little. I had a trainer before, so I feel like I have some of his ideas he used to do to me, and if they're really good. Another one would be like the food. That's the hardest for everyone.
Oh, yeah, it is. I
Right
can't-
now, my goal is to drink only water.
Ugh,
But I work in a restaurant, and every morning we brew fresh coffee, so I'm allowing
Love
myself
coffee.
to drink coffee too.
Now,
I
do you
agree
put?
to that.
Do you guys put? I know Monica does, but do you
Yeah.
put sugar in your coffee?
So I do put sugar now, but I went when I was doing this whole thing a while ago. It was just like creamer, a little creamer, not a lot, and no sugar.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get back into doing that again.
I do that too.
Okay, but tell them about the silk creamer. It's the, what brand is it?
I don't like
Silk?
that one.
Oh, Diana doesn't like it, but
Not
because
the
it's too
silk
sweet. You
cream.
won't like it either.
Oh,
Hannah.
okay.
But it is so good because you don't need to add sugar.
I like classic
That's not why I like
coffee
it.
mate.
Why don't you need to add sugar? Because it
Almond
already has a lot of sugar. Is
I have no
that-
idea. I didn't look into that. I just know it's good.
It has
It's sweet.
And all I know is it has 2 grams. No, not that one. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about Coffee Mate. I like Coffee Mate's almond one. It's 2 grams of carbs per tablespoon or something, which I think is okay.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Good sacrifice.
I'm not trying. I mean, you, Angie, you guys, you and your husband go like in a no sugar.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah, we
you
don't-
guys are crazy.
We
so
don't have any sugar at home at all. And for our coffee, Alex uses 2% whole milk, and I use either soy milk or almond milk,
Sweetened
Yeah.
or unsweetened?
unsweetened.
Okay.
That's it.
yeah, so
Yeah.
you guys are more intense for me. I think I'm gonna still incorporate some sugar because we're talking about like Christmas gifts that we got, and I got a case of Ferrero Rocher,
Yeah.
and
those
they
are
were
so
gone
good.
next morning, guys. I ate
I
them
saw
all.
that.
Yeah,
They were
Veronica ate
out.
them.
You guys
yeah.
are savages.
No,
Yeah, no.
I don't like chocolate
I didn't
like
share.
that.
I didn't share.
I'm
Well,
sampling both.
I might have tried to offer her one, but I took it back.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's another thing I want to work on. Lowering my sugar intake, but not crazy like you.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna cut my carbs, but you need carbs in your body because you need to
Oh,
burn.
carbs are what? Like
Energy source?
Pasta.
Oh yeah, pasta. Yeah.
potatoes,
Yeah.
Pan.
bread,
Oh.
Yeah.
Cookies.
pan, yeah, pan dulce.
Yeah, pan dulce. That's my weakness.
So you have to like look for good carbs that you eat, so your body can burn energy.
Good carbs?
Yeah,
Good
there's
carbs.
Yeah.
Vegetables,
Yeah.
usually, depending on your vegetables.
So potatoes.
Or you could have
No.
even like quinoa,
No. Whoa.
rice,
Okay, no. Right.
all
Yeah.
other kinds of stuff.
So it's all kinds of stuff. I feel like we need to like kind of like specify just food in one because you
Uh-huh.
could just talk about food all day long.
That
It just
yeah.
talks about
Which I think it's important because for the New Year's, I see a lot of people, I mean, us included, we're going to work out, we're going to do this.
Yeah.
But we forget that nutrition is really number one.
Yeah.
So if
That's
you're,
so
true.
you can be going to the gym every single day, doing cardio for an hour, hitting strength training. But if at the end of the day you're going home and eating like crap, you're not going to see those results.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you're trying to like build your muscle, you go home and eat crazy and then go back to, how that's how they say they built.
Yeah.
But if you just want to, stabilize your body and eat healthy and you want to look good, you want to feel good, you have to start in the kitchen. The kitchen makes abs.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
What is it?
exactly
Abs are made in the kitchen.
Abs are made in the kitchen, yeah.
Interesting. What's your workout? Helen?
Me, so okay, fun story, guys. I tried Orange Theory.
I
Oh my
saw
God.
that
Yeah,
on your
we saw that on
Instagram.
Instagram.
I thought I was fit, and I was like, I went in there really cocky, like, okay, I got this, guys. Come on, I go to the gym 4 days a week. I hike. It's intense.
Yeah.
So they put a heart monitor on your arm. They hook you up to that. I went 30 minutes early so they could show me like the studio and kind of like, walk me around and show me everything we were going to be doing. So I felt good. I felt comfortable. They divide you. There was a lot of people in from out of town, California, Vegas. So they normally divide you into 2 groups, but for my session, it was 3 groups because there were so many people from out of town. The first group is doing rowing machine. I don't know, have you guys done rowing before?
Yeah.
I have not done it, but
I hadn't done it before. It's a weird, you're sitting down and you have to like use your arms to bring in like this wooden handle, and you're using your legs. It's cardio.
Oh.
So you do that, and it's HIIT, so high intensity interval training.
Yeah.
So they're like, okay, for the first, there's music pumping you up. They're like, okay, first I want you guys to do 100-meter rowing, and you're going, okay, now stop and do this. So they're like walking you through it, while the other group is doing like planks, sit-ups. So you're doing strength training too. And then you rotate, and you do it for a whole hour.
An hour of HIIT?
Yeah, and your heart rate, there's a big screen. Your heart rate is up on the screen.
Oh, I have seen that.
Yeah, you want your heart rate to be, in the orange and red. Red gets a little bit dangerous if you have like heart issues or if you can't handle it. And you want to hit 12 times throughout that hour where your heart rate was, pretty up there. I hit 36 times throughout the hour.
Wow.
Which it sounds good, but the instructor said that the healthier you get, the less work your heart has to do to work out. So she said the healthier I get, the harder it's going to be for me to reach 36 points. So it's actually good if you're not getting as many points. But oh man, it was really cool. So I'm going to be doing that. It's too hardcore for me, so I'm only going to do it one time during the week. I'm going to do that Fridays. Saturdays I'm hiking. Sundays I'm doing like a home workout from one of the YouTube I'm following, Blogotti's or.
Oh yeah, I like
heard of
her. Yeah, I like her.
I
Yeah.
don't know what that is, but I'll look it up.
She started with like yoga and
Yeah.
she does a
Oh,
lot of
yoga.
like challenges and stuff. It's just something fun to do at home.
I'm gonna follow her. Okay.
Yeah, and then Monday through Thursday, just regular gym strength training. I'll find one of those days to just relax at home. But that's my schedule.
that sounds like fun.
Yeah, yours sounds more set in stone. Actually,
I actually want to do that, but like with my work, this is so hard right now, especially that it's just so busy. But I'm just gonna stick it to the gym, make sure I eat really, really good. I actually learned to like enjoy eating salads. Gosh, Angie
I saw you during
my
Christmas.
God,
I was like,
just love salad. Like I eat like 3 or 4 salads a day.
do you feel full from them?
Yeah, I fill it up with all kinds of vegetables.
Do you put croutons on it?
I do not put croutons in
I
there.
love the croutons.
I did this other one. It was kind of like southwestern salad, and it was like a warm salad. And I did it to this coworker of mine. She no longer works with us, but she's like, "Why is it hot? I thought salads were supposed to be cold." And I was like, "But it's good, right?" She's like, "It's delicious." So I added like cooked peppers, poblanos, onions, corn. What did I else? I added black beans, and it was like a warm salad, but like the actual salad leaves were cold.
was that
And
romaine or what?
It was a mixture of romaine and spring mix, and it was just so delicious. And I like eating it. I do really truly enjoy eating salads. They're just so. I feel like they get my blood flow going.
No,
Like,
and
it
they're
feels
fresh.
good, and they're really fresh.
For
yeah.
people that are just wanting to start incorporating more salads into their diet, do you recommend that? Because my issue is when I buy stuff, it goes bad in the fridge.
Also, don't over purchase. Purchase what you think. Like, okay, you say, oh, this week I'm gonna eat like 2 or 3. Then just go and buy a small bag. Don't
Not
go
bulk.
Yeah, don't
my
bulk.
advantage of this is that I do again work in a restaurant, and I'm able to go in the walk-in and just get what I need and don't worry about anything turning because it's gonna sell. So I just go in and get what I want.
And you know how on TikTok, I'm sure don't my TikTok, but there's memes about like, oh, you keep eating what's left over, but that's what you gotta do. You gotta keep eating that same shit that you have in the fridge till it doesn't expire.
If you want to eat salads, you could also go to like different. I'm not encouraging you to spend money because financial is also one of the goals. But you could go to different places or go and buy a book about salads. And it might sound boring, but once you get into it, just you're like, oh, I like this, because I've noticed that my type of salad, it's like with nuts and almonds and
Yeah, like
a
I
good
can't
dressing.
eat
Like she likes the
true.
fruit in there.
I like
do fruit.
yeah,
Fruit
I
and salad's weird, guys.
Yeah,
Really?
I added raspberries, blackberries, blueberries, strawberries. I sliced a apple really thin. I just shove it in there, and it's
sounds
just so
delicious.
good.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You have to
No.
be careful though, because I used to get this salad from Arby's when I thought I was healthy.
Oh my gosh.
It was like fried chicken
Oh, I
and
like
like
salads.
a vinaigrette dressing. there was so much sugar and calories in the salad dressing.
Just in the dressing, there's a lot of sugar.
So you have to, I mean, it sounds like you're doing your salads right. You're veggie heavy, fruit heavy. Yeah. So we just have to be careful with the dressing.
You also have to be able to portion your plate. So instead of you doing 50% carbs or spaghetti or whatever on your plate, do 50% of your plate being vegetables, you know, and like 25% of being carbs, like, you know, heavy, because you do get more nutrition through your vegetables. You get more protein through romaine than you would do in a piece of meat, and it's hard for me to say because I do work in a steakhouse, so you know, it's true that you get more protein on a piece of romaine than you would do on any kind of actual meat.
Oh wow! So I didn't know that.
You know, you can't say, oh, you're not getting.
Fact check that right now.
Wait, like romaine lettuce?
Yeah, romaine lettuce has most protein than you would get on a piece of meat.
We're gonna have to fact check. Yes, because I thought romaine lettuce was just water.
No, I don't know about that.
Romaine lettuce, you careful with those words. I don't know.
Someone fact check Veronica and comment on our Four Sisters Rambling,
you know, I will
Instagram.
Show you guys now, just because I just read it on the book. That's why I'm saying it.
Yeah, what year is that book? I'm just kidding.
It depends how much lettuce you have to eat.
Guys,
no, because I count protein. So
guys,
that's why.
this is denial from my sisters.
From meat eaters? No, we are not.
I do love
carnivores like that.
Yeah, but I do believe in spoiling yourself. Like maybe at least once a week, like a small something.
I think a small something, but you have to be careful not to do, because if you have a cheat day once a week, how many cheat days is that in a year? 56? 52?
That is. Yeah, but I don't know. I'm like one that I feel like I gift myself that. And sometimes then it spirals out of control. Usually it's always that period week. Yeah.
That's true.
But that's because like I just get this insatiable, I don't know if that's the right word to say it, but just like need for like bad food.
Like sugar or greasy, what do you crave?
Sugar, greasy. Sometimes I'll hit up my homegirl Joanna like down the street, and then like I'll be like, let's go have dinner. I really want this, or I really want this. So, but you know, having a friend like, okay, I spend most of my time at work. Lately I haven't because of surgery and shit, but for the most part I definitely have spent most time at work, and it's good to have a friend or to connect with where you can do this together, because when you have a friend to connect with and you eat a lot of bad food, it's so easy to switch over to eating good food too. Yeah, so like now me and my friend Joanna at work, like we are like connected, like we are gonna work on our diet.
You guys are keeping each other accountable.
Yeah,
that's good.
And sometimes we're bad together. But we're gonna work on that this year.
Yeah, that is
very dangerous.
You guys are toxic duo.
That is true.
Yeah. But that helps for people at work.
Yeah. What diets? Because I hate saying the word diet, because I always think like diets don't work. Period.
I agree.
It's a change of like
lifestyle change. Yeah, I know it sounds cheesy, but
it's not cheesy if you think about it in the long run. Because if you go on a diet per se, you do it for like maybe a week. If you change your lifestyle, then you kind of like, you know, your body gets used to it. For example, for me, when I started eating more healthier, and you know, I noticed that I was kind of feeling more energetic, my skin was feeling better, I don't know, it was just like you just felt better, and then you start to look better, and then you're like, oh wow, I'm feeling myself, you know, you feel like you are fitting in some jeans that there's been sitting in the closet for whatever time, and then you're gonna go back. So it is, you know. So it's not only like a diet; it's like a change of your lifestyle. You're becoming who you wanna be, who you wanna, you know. If you feel good, you're gonna continue doing it.
Yeah.
But
it's
then
like,
you fall off the wagon.
That's
you know, you have to kind of get back in there, and it's hard. It's really hard.
Oh, I know. Like, I want to join Veronica this year, because I hope she still continues this. When you used to go to the gym all the time, like around 5 or 4:30 in the morning, sometimes 4 o'clock, I don't even know. But obviously I had a lot of health issues, and I didn't want to go. Like, I just wanted to sleep. I love sleeping. But this year, now that I'm going to feel better, I want to join Veronica and like get in the habit of like going early, because the one time I went all year, I felt really good. Like, I felt so good during that day.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like, okay, so my routine back then, so I recently, well, not recently, within my, like, journey, I lost about 30 pounds total, which it doesn't feel like a lot, but you
look
look,
like a snack.
you look
You look it,
different.
though.
Yeah.
Good looking.
Everyone
lesbian.
has noticed.
So with that, it was, like I had to like force myself to make sure that I was eating healthy, I was drinking enough water, and I was able to go and do my exercises. So in the morning I had to make sure that I was doing like getting up early and going to the gym, doing my workout, coming home, shower, and then go to work. But that helped me because the next day it was, it wasn't heavy. You kind of get used to it. Did
you have to work really hard on going to bed early so that you're not exhausted?
No, because
the next day?
it wasn't hard. It was like, go back to sleep, because you had to go to sleep because, you had to wake up early. Because I know for a fact, and it happened to me, if I decided not to sleep, if I decided to be on my phone a little bit longer, it was more of, what's the word? When not your self-checking, but when you're
Keeping yourself accountable.
yeah, you're like, okay, it's 9:30, I have to go to sleep, because if I don't, and blah blah blah.
And we were just talking about this on our way here, because I was like, okay, we're gonna wake up at 4:30 tomorrow, because I'm like, mentally I'm ready to do this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want to be the fat sister. I don't want to be the fat sister.
And is
that's
your
the
gym
thing.
open tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The gym
Oh, okay.
is. Oh wait, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
ours is EOS, right?
Yeah, I think they're closed on
Okay.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
But that's
Yeah.
they send you an email and tell you. But it's hard. It's hard. But I know that I have this switch in me where I'm like, okay, you fucking got to get to it.
Yeah,
So
well,
Yeah.
my switch is a little broken, okay?
Yeah,
it's
so
a little like,
I
I
had
don't know.
to drag her with me.
Are you just having a hard time getting motivated?
I was gonna say, with my whole lifestyle change, I'm like looking for the why, and the why is like, I want to become vegetarian because I don't want to support all these like, I want to save animals' lives in in a way,
Yeah.
and I want to do it for the right reason, and
Yeah.
I also want to, I love fish, so I'm gonna lean
Don't
off.
look at the fish part. It's evil because it's evil.
I know, but I need to look at
Animal
how.
cruelty is a different podcast.
Well,
So-
yeah, that's true. Animal cruelty is another one, but that's where I'm heading
I get
towards
what you
my
mean, though.
vegetarian, vegan, pescatarian
Yeah.
lifestyle. It's like that's where I want to just like leave all that. And like this year, I did really good because I'll say for my birthday, Vita was gonna buy me a Louis Vuitton, and I was like, oh yeah.
Yeah, we
She
had
was
it.
like, okay, go get your dream bag, and I was like, I looked into how they make them and what goes on behind that, and I couldn't. I was like, I can't support that.
So what did she end up
No, save
getting?
this for a different one.
Oh
yeah,
we'll get more into it.
Yeah, we'll get into it later, but yeah.
It's a good story.
Because we can go into like the makeup
Yeah,
and
and all
stuff.
that.
But on what you were saying, Veronica, I remember you told me a story. You had a coworker who wouldn't eat, like if they would eat a cow because.
Oh yeah, so his
What
name
was
is
it?
Pema. He's Tibetan, and he basically said, I don't eat fish. And I said, why don't you eat fish? Because I was eating shrimp, and he goes, you're eating one shrimp that it's not gonna fill you. He's like, in my family, if we kill one shrimp, it's not gonna feed anyone. If I kill a cow, it's gonna feed the whole town. So that's his mentality, like it's I'm not saying go kill a cow, but I'm
Go
what
kill
he
cows, guys.
but what he said was, like he was looking at we're not gonna kill a cat to eat because that's not gonna feed anyone.
But that was his why, which is what you're looking
Yeah.
at.
Yeah.
Monica.
Yeah,
Like,
that's his
I
why.
feel like as long as you're passionate about why
Yeah.
you're doing it, like I could try and go vegetarian, but I mean, I love animals, but
Yeah.
they're
I
pretty
love
tasty.
animals. I'm the vet tech here,
Hey,
but
hey.
I love my meat.
Is this
Yeah.
true? Is it true that pigs are as smart, if not smarter, than
I
dogs?
heard
You know, I work at the rescue and they own pigs, and I mean it's fun watching their pig posts. And I have another friend, an old coworker, and she also just got a pig. And yeah, I mean I think they look cool and they look so happy. There's
But
a famous
they're-
pig on Instagram too. Oh, there's so
But
many.
like we eat them.
They're cool pets.
We
Yeah.
we love bacon.
I go to
and all
Mexico
that
and everybody's killing a pig, a goat, or something in the same week I'm there, and I go and eat it, and I love it.
and they're just as smart as dogs. So it would be like if we're
Yeah.
eating dogs.
It is a different lifestyle over there, so I totally get people killing them. Here too, I think it's okay to kill animals for meat eat. I don't think it's okay to kill like
domestic animals.
no, definitely not domestic animals. Definitely.
Hopefully, you're not
Sure,
killing
babe. I mean, like big game. Like why do you want to kill an elk unless
Well-
you're like cavemen or like
Well,
living out there?
I mean, again,
It
this
goes
is for
back to-
another
This is
topic.
for
Yeah,
but-
this is another
Yeah,
topic.
this is-
yeah.
we can go on.
You can, like we were saying, if you hunt elk, or our neighbor, when we lived downtown, he would go, once a month, and he would have elk in a freezer for a whole year, and they
Yeah.
would eat off of it. So I
Okay,
mean,
that's
so
okay.
they're eating. If you're killing just to kill, like you're not gonna eat it, then yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, another day.
Yeah, another day. Let's
Yeah.
go back.
Let's get back into some health
So-
and fitness stuff.
I think it's okay to invest money in yourself. Me and Veronica, I think I recommended you to just try the trainer because
Yeah.
I got a personal trainer who I still love, and he's worked with me for a long time, and that's who I feel comfortable with. I don't want to try with somebody else, but I do think it does cost money. Honestly, it does.
It's a
but
pretty penny, but it's
is.
worth it.
But it does, yeah, because it helps you create this lifestyle and like just kind of get used to it. I hate the gym. I will never like the gym. Walking in there,
It's
just-
intimidating.
yeah, it smells. It's weird. It's just terrible. So it helps me to have a buddy, and if I have to pay to have that buddy to tell me what to do, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, so that too.
Would you call him your gym escort?
Oh my
Because you're
goodness.
paying.
Yes, I would.
Hey, would that
I'll call
fall
him anything.
in what you're saying about like investing in yourself? Does that apply to like working out clothes? Because
No,
Yes, it
Right?
does. Yes, it does.
Okay, to a point, because I know where she's going in a sense, because like with me, I told myself like, oh, I need to get a new pair of shoes so I can go back to the gym, which is not true. You don't need to look all fancy in the gym.
But it will motivate you.
it will,
does,
well,
yeah.
it surely does motivate you, but your wallet's like, do you really want to do that?
We have a Fab Likes account,
Yeah, we
which is
do.
a pain in the ass to cancel. Don't get it, but we skip every month. We like
No,
have
because what if
reminders on
Fabletics
our
wants to
phone.
sponsor us one day? No, go ahead and get your Fabletics. Get your Fabletics.
Put in the code Monica20.
They have good workout clothes there. But
Yeah, they
that's
really
how I
do.
splurged
Yeah.
on mine.
Now, Monica, the question is, are you going to wear these workout clothes to the gym, or are you going to wear them around the house and not go to the gym? in
You
them?
know, and worse. I don't even wear them at home, and even if I'm not going to the gym, I'm not wearing them there. So I usually wear a t-shirt and some shorts at home, and it's awful.
She likes to wear my oversized shirts
Yeah.
and my shorts, my comfy shorts.
See, then I'll have to side with Veronica
I
on
know
the
that's
workout
what-
clothes.
I know that's my problem.
Yeah,
So.
I actually had to force her to buy some running shoes because she's like, I'm not gonna be wearing running shoes, but I mean, babe, you need running shoes to go to the gym. So you'll usually find her in flip flops or some flats.
Mm-hmm.
At the
But-
gym?
No.
Oh,
No,
okay,
I
okay,
won't
here.
wear
Okay.
wherever.
Yeah, no, at the gym I have
She
to
has to.
wear.
I
you
forced
know.
her.
Yeah.
But Veronica can be very anal about her shoes. She has white shoes at home, and she's like, "Oh, they have a stain. You can't wear those. You gotta clean them." I'm like, "Oh,
Her
Lord,
OCD.
have mercy." Yeah. I'm like,
No, it's just like I think it looks not. I mean, everybody has their own opinion on that, but
I know,
We
I
can
was
talk
kind of
about
embarrassed
clothes all the
because
time.
I went to the Orange Theory in Paradise Valley, and these girls were dressed so nice
Oh
that
my
I was so embarrassed because the shoes I was wearing, they're
Tell-
the shoes I
describe
take.
your outfit for us.
It was literally like cargo pants, big t-shirt, and then I had these shoes that I use when I go hiking, easy hikes, that were dirty, and like I was embarrassed. So
see, that's why my thing. Like, so like Diana said, like the gym's already intimidating enough. So I'm gonna go to the gym. I'm gonna feel comfortable in the clothes that I'm wearing. The first time I went, I made the mistake of wearing like a tighter shirt than I should have. So I felt really uncomfortable.
yeah.
So that's when I told Monica, like, no, like, I actually did invest it in my gym workout clothes and like, attire.
Uh-huh.
So in a sense, yeah, it's always good to have good clothes. And that's another thing why I don't like to get my shoes, with this. It's not like, oh, it's a tiny stain. No, it's like a stain, I want to make sure they're clean. So when I go to the gym, I don't feel discouraged that, oh, my shoes are dirty. They look nasty.
Like, I don't
And,
wanna wear them.
you don't want to wear that. You don't want to feel like, I'm assuming you feel like, oh, but you kind of have to suck it up.
Yeah,
You're already
I was
there.
embarrassed, but I was like, you know what? I'm beating all of you on the heart monitor. So
Yeah. So like that's like another thing of mine. Like I want to look good while working out.
Yeah.
Even though you're not there to look good, but you want to feel good while you're doing it because I already don't feel good being there fat and like out of breath. But at least I'm there. But at least I want to feel comfortable with my nice looking shoes and socks and my working out clothes. So go and spend, but don't go crazy. And,
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
I was watching Matt Davila. He's a YouTuber.
Oh yeah, love him.
He's a minimalist. So
Yeah.
Wow, you guys are really connected
we
with YouTube.
we watch YouTube a lot. We don't
I
have
like our TV.
We don't have cogs, so we just
Yeah.
or cable TV. So, but he had this thing that I've been trying to do. It's called the 2-day rule, and it's no matter what's
2-day
going
rule.
on in your life,
yeah.
no matter how busy you are, how sick you are, how tired you are, you do not skip the gym for more than 2 days, or else he says it's hard to get back into it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that
I
was
can
my
see that.
mistake. I didn't go to the gym. Like, it was really busy at work, and it was like, okay, I'm not gonna go today, and I'm gonna tomorrow. And then it's about 3 weeks, I think, and
Wow.
I feel really
You
bad.
feel bad, right?
I
Like,
do
you
feel
start
bad.
to physically
But
not feel your best.
I go back to the scale and it's like the same because I'm not eating bad. I'm still eating healthy, so like it helps, But I like to feel like like I went to the gym.
You
like
get a
that
sense
mental-
of I accomplished something.
Yeah, but on the same token, when we go out to eat, I always try to choose like healthier options,
Yeah.
and or say, if we go get something like, okay, well, today I'm gonna eat this, but tomorrow I'm gonna, tell myself it's okay to eat, a sandwich, because I notice that if I eat a lot of bread, I tend to get
Like bloated almost.
Yeah,
or-
it's just-
yeah. Oh well, that's what you were dealing with, like gluten intolerance.
Yeah.
I think I have a gluten intolerance.
And it's
Up
not
to a
good.
point, I think.
Yeah, so like if I don't eat bread at all, I feel really good, and then once I go into it, it's like, why did I do it? So I always tell myself, like when you eat a bag of Cheetos and you're like, oh my god,
Oh, those
never
hot Cheetos,
again.
man.
And then you look at it, you're like,
I
oh,
would
it
like
looks
to
so
sponsor
good.
Hot
I haven't had
please.
hot Cheetos in 6 months, and
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's how I get. I like for months I won't, and then
but
our
as soon
friend
as you
will
have
come over.
some,
Yeah,
It's
like
over.
yeah.
we have a friend come over and then we start talking.
Oh
Monica
yeah,
pulls out the
gossip.
bag.
Yeah, I'm ready with the bag. When Stephanie comes over, I'm like, okay, let me bring the bag over. This is gonna be good
I
gossip.
wish
Set it in
you
the
guys were
middle.
this, in it when you're working out and eating healthy.
No.
I know. Stop. Don't shame us.
It's not a shame. It's just I know it's hard. I mean, like tell me, like I did this like thing to feed the homeless not so long ago, and I had to put all like 25 loaves of bread in my vehicle, and I closed the door and I was like, I called Monica
it
and I was
smells
like,
so good.
I had to put my windows down. It was just so overwhelming. I was like, oh my
Like
god,
a candle.
it was just so good. Like the bread, it was Italian white bread. Oh my god, it just smells so
Delicious.
good. And then when I was building them that night, because it took us 4 hours to build almost 300 and something sandwiches, and it's just like you're just smelling it, like everything mixing together and just
like,
putting
wow.
together, and it was like, oh my god, it was just so hard, and I didn't eat one.
That's
Yeah,
pretty impressive.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah.
Should we say our weights?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
we should.
we're pretty open about it.
I think so.
Okay.
I've posted. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram. I posted last month. I had started at 165 pounds, 165 pounds. I'm only 5'4". Last November in 2018, and I was down to 140, which was pretty
Good.
pretty awesome.
Yeah, that is
I'll talk about the keto diet in a while, but Alex and I had done the keto diet and I had dropped a bunch of weight, and then as soon as we stopped doing the keto diet, because it's really not like a sustainable
No, it's
diet
not.
that you
It's
can
not.
do. I
Did
think
it
it's
for my
horrible.
surgery. Mhm.
It's like you just fill your body up with so much fat that there's no way, even if you're losing weight, that it can be healthy for you. That's my personal opinion. I know other people like live and swear by it,
Yes,
but
But there's also different body types.
that's true. Yeah, what
It
works for
didn't work
me
for
might
you.
not work for you.
Yeah.
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 For me, what ended up happening, I lost all that weight. Well, once I stopped the keto diet, not only did I gain back, the 10 pounds I had lost, but I also gained another like 6-7 pounds. So, that didn't work out. But I've been eating pretty healthy, going to the gym consistently, working out, blah, blah, blah. And I'm down to about I was down to 145, and then the holidays came, and I'm back to 151. So, yeah, so
It's
I mean,
okay.
it's
okay.
not bad.
Yeah.
It's healthy for not healthy, but
Yeah,
You
no.
feel
it's
good.
okay.
It's those flans. Your sister makes really good flans.
So-
it's sugar.
Yeah,
It's sugar.
Yeah. So I'm 5'4". I was 195 pounds last year, and I've lost 35.
Yeah, you look so
30,
good.
Yeah.
30 pounds till now, and it's mostly the eating that kind of helped me in this situation, like to lose the weight. So that's another thing that I have to do, just kind of continue my eating habits and make sure that, those tasty pastries and
Those
delicious
pastries,
chocolates don't get to me, even though they're so good.
That's
So-
true. And I was and still am 187. I don't move from there. I kind of fluctuate between a 190.
How tall are you?
Oh, I'm 5'7" or 5'6". I don't really know, but I'm
Taller than
I'm a
middle.
tall girl.
You're tall, yeah.
I'm a tall girl, so that's what I like about it, because my fat distributes, evenly.
Yeah, I
which
heard.
I'm very happy with.
I heard that where you start gaining weight the first place you start gaining weight, that's the last place you start. So if you start gaining weight first on your belly, that's like the last
That sounds
Place where
awesome.
you'll lose it.
where you lose it. And it's hard because like mine is like my sides, like your saddlebags, that are called.
I don't. Yeah, like the handles.
No,
on the
no,
side,
like
or?
the side, like
Oh,
your
like
hips.
it's okay. Your thighs.
Yeah, that's Monica, like she distributes it.
Evenly. Kind of,
Evenly.
I'm still a gordita, but I'm kind of fluffy everywhere, pretty much. And then Diana.
Me, so I have been fluctuating so much over the past 3 years. When I got my personal trainer, it was probably when I was at my best. I think I dropped to like 195. I was over 200 pounds, like probably since my early 20s. Now I'm 29. And then when the endometriosis shit started and PCOS started, that I gained that was about 2 years ago. I gained up to 220. I went up again. And then before my surgery, I went down to like 210. That was like last month. And then I haven't weighed myself, but I hope that from here now on, and I never lost drastic weight when I was with my personal trainer, but damn, I felt so
You
good.
felt really good. I
felt like
remember.
a bad
You look
bitch.
And you had a lot of energy.
Oh, I had so much energy. We would go out drinking all the time. Like, it was just
I know,
like,
which
it
is
was our
bad.
time to be alive. Yeah.
Which again, since we're on the whole, eating better, alcohol, it's your
Alcohol
enemy.
is the devil.
It is the devil.
A
We don't know
beautiful
that
devil.
lifestyle.
We don't know
You
that.
guys are
lifestyle.
lucky.
We don't drink, we don't smoke, we don't do none
I
of that
stopped.
stuff.
I'm not smoking. I'm
Good.
definitely not gonna drink any more beer unless it's a special occasion, like really special occasion. Yeah, wine I'll indulge in every so often.
I'll do wine now and every now and then the mimosa.
Yeah.
But after seeing the difference in my body, after I stopped drinking, I'm just like, I don't think I could ever go back to it sounds super dramatic, but poisoning your body.
Yeah.
You are.
Oh, I
It's-
know.
And it's the same thing when you're eating. You have to look at it in the same term. Like you're poisoning your body
Yeah.
if you're deciding to eat bleach,
Pods.
bread. Yeah.
Type pods.
Type pods. No, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, don't be cheap with your food.
Yeah, go and spend
Oh, well,
some
let's
money.
go into that. Organic or not organic? Go.
It depends.
I think your dairy products need to be organic.
Yes.
And
I
your
agree.
meat. If you can only afford certain stuff, your meat should be organic and your dairy.
I also and I'm gonna do this when we move out. I want to have a little garden in the back where you
Oh,
have
man.
little tomatoes, basil, thyme. You go back there, you get you're planting it yourself. You know
Yeah.
what you're adding to it. There's natural water. There's no preservatives and none of that stuff. So that's one of the things that I would like to do.
Yeah.
And get some chickens and eat.
I want chickens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want chickens.
Yeah,
But then they wake
We're
up the
gonna-
neighbors.
We'll talk
No,
about
that's
it.
what
Yeah,
was-
we'll cross
that's
that
what was
bridge when we get there.
A really good documentary. I would recommend it so much to everyone because this is what made me ultimately. Alex saw it first and he stopped eating sugar, and then he showed it to me a year later, and I was like, I don't want any sugar. It's called Fed Up. It is. Let me
Oh my
see.
gosh.
I don't know where you can stream it. It was on Amazon for a while, on Netflix for a while. It's directed by
Fed Up.
Stephanie Shotek. I think that's how you say her last name. It talks all about the sugar industry. It follows the lives of these little kids with diabetes,
Oh, Lord.
and it just shows how the food industry just sets you up for failure. Because it the real eye-opening scene for me was this lady. Her little girl has diabetes. She's really overweight. And this lady's going to the store and she's like, okay, we're gonna get you healthy food. She's getting her cereal, oatmeal, these things that you would think are healthy, and then you look at the back, the label, and it's horrible.
Like bleach and stuff, like Vero was saying.
Like bleach.
No, unbleached grain. Bleached grain. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? White grains. Like, when they bleach, they take all the good stuff out of it.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
white bread, they say don't eat white bread.
Yeah.
Eat.
But white bread is all sugar.
Yeah.
Well, I think a lot of us, I just learned how to read food labels, not like maybe 3 years ago, but a lot of us, when we shop for food, we don't look at the label.
That's so true. I don't.
Yeah.
Beto looks at
I
it for me.
started looking at it after I started reading my book, and then so the name of the book is called Eat to Live. It's by Joel Furman, and you can find it on Amazon. Right now it's $9.98.
Wow.
We're not sponsored. I'm just saying, go out. It's not expensive to get. So if you're like, if I don't have blah blah blah, you can also go go online and skim through it and look through it, just so that we have an idea of like what you're actually eating, because it tells you all kinds of food, what it has, and it shows you, and some crazy facts that you're like, oh my god, I didn't think that you could get more protein from a romaine than you do
Did we
from
ever
meat.
fact check that?
I'm gonna come back next
week,
next episode, and then I'm gonna fact check Diana.
Now, how about for people that don't have, I'm thinking of our little sister Vanya.
Okay.
She doesn't have a career, like she's just starting off. She can't afford to buy organic food. She can't afford to pay however much for a membership at Orange Theory. She can't afford a gym membership. What about people that are trying to get healthy that don't have all these resources? What do you guys, what kind of advice?
So, no, that's
Just
not
kidding.
it.
No.
Okay, so like working out, you don't need a gym to work out. You could look in your backyard. If you're living in an apartment, you could go into, if they have a little gym, you could go to the park. If you have pets, take your dog out for a walk. If you do 30-minute walkings every day in the morning, afternoon, that's not only helping your body, it's mental health as well. So that's another way you could go about. The eating side of this is when you go grocery shopping, don't go, instead of you going buying, I don't know, maruchanes, don't buy that. Go and spend that money that you're gonna spend and going getting like a bulk of leaves, or going getting
lettuce, salads.
yeah, they're cheaper.
Yeah. Tuna's cheap.
You could also go to Sprouts. We go to Sprouts to get our. Before it was like, oh, that looks expensive, but it's
Sprouts
not.
is cheap.
It's really, really
Yeah,
cheap. It's
very
affordable.
inexpensive.
I've
Yeah.
never been, because same
like
for that
Sprouts.
reason. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's probably too
Yeah,
expensive.
no, if you go in there and then you don't be embarrassed to use coupons. Don't be embarrassed
Oh
to
yeah,
use
they
the
have
app.
online coupons.
So
too. Their little
go
apps.
in there and just look around. You don't have to buy anything the first time. Just go in, look around, see what they have. They always have different type of deals. So go around your home area and see the stores that you have. And plan your budget it out. If you think, what, instead of me spending $30 more on going out to eat with my friends, I'm gonna put those $30 towards my eating.
That's true, because you could easily spend $30 at Applebee's for one dinner, or you can spend $30 on a week of groceries for
Yeah.
yourself.
Exactly.
And meal prepping's cheap. Can we
Meal
say
prepping?
this?
Meal
Oh, yeah.
prepping.
I think you have a budget. You're like, okay, I got tuna for 3 days. For these 3 days, I'm meal prep my 3 days of whatever, and then you have your breakfast, lunch, dinner, and then you already, do
And
that.
like, okay, so the whole breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I heard that in a lot of different countries they don't really have that.
Yeah.
I did fasting for a while, and I found myself eating a good amount of, because I was doing the 18-hour fasting, so I wouldn't eat for 18 hours. And I did it, and then when I was getting all my food, my body was kind of used to it. It didn't feel like I was fasting. It was just natural to me to eat out the next day at the time, and I didn't really feel hungry. And if I felt like, it was more like, I think it was like a habit. Like, I have to go to the fridge. It's like, no, you're not hungry. You have to listen to your body too. Listen to your body. You go get water. If you need to go get a cup of orange juice, go eat an orange. Don't go and
Don't
snack.
starve yourself, because
Don't starve yourself,
you're trying
yeah.
to do fasting. Like we said, it's what might work for you might not work for the next person.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you brought that up, because I've been doing intermittent fasting for a year on and off.
Yeah.
But you can have the way intermittent fasting works, and it's like all of a sudden, even though other cultures have been practicing this for a long time, all of a sudden now that it's making it to the Western side, it's like this big breakout thing.
Yeah.
But cultures have been doing it for hundreds of years. I don't know the history behind it.
No, but you know, you go back like, you know, us when we lived in Mexico, we didn't have breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, we
like,
probably
we
had like a
had
can of
6
beans.
meals.
Yeah.
It was like 6 meals a day.
Yeah,
No,
me too.
you
You
guys
have,
have
you have a different
Well,
Mexico
yeah, we do.
experience.
You
than
guys
us.
have your mom and your dad in Mexico. We had our
we had-
you can't even finish the
we
word
had
mom.
something.
It was there.
You guys did not have a
But we
good lifestyle.
survived, you know. But we survived.
But you're
and-
right,
and
we
you're able
found-
to survive.
We
through-
found what we needed to eat. Going back to intermittent fasting, you said you do 18 hours.
I was doing 18 hours. Yeah.
Why'd you stop?
It was around the holidays.
Yeah, it was around the holidays.
Yeah, I
you
just
know,
I
that's-
just stopped like not so long ago, right?
Yeah.
Right before I started going to the gym.
Yeah.
But it's still to this point when I eat, like I don't like eat all day. You know, like if I eat at work, Monica, I get home and I give her salad or whatever she wants me to bring her. It's usually a salmon. But then I'll eat out of her salad if I don't eat all day. But if I do, I just kind of like, let her
Yeah,
do
she
her
hardly
thing.
eats at home. That's what
Yeah,
I told her.
because, like,
You're
I-
anorexic. What are you doing? I told her.
I'm not anorexic. It's just like your body just kind of gets used to it,
Which is
and
not a joke, right? That's not
It's
funny.
not, no, I
but,
mean,
you
obviously
know.
nothing to joke about, but
Right,
you need
right.
to eat more, Veronica.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do eat and I do get full and I do enjoy, and like I brought Monica the other day a salad and it had tomatoes and cucumbers. She's like, ew, I don't like this. I was like, give it to me, like I'll eat it, and I thrive on
Oh no, it was
vegetables.
because she
Ooh, I
gave
love
me. It wasn't it was the lettuce because
Oh, she
I
doesn't
don't
like,
like
the dark on the spring mix. You get like the dark and the arugula and all that stuff.
Yeah.
She doesn't like the purple one.
Oh no, but I don't like that you had it. No.
Oh,
you-
it mixed.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You didn't. I didn't like how it wasn't romaine. It was actually the not cabbage. What is that other lettuce? Oh, that.
That's what she's saying. The spring
yeah.
mix.
Yeah.
No, the spring mix, not the purple one. I'm talking about the lettuce, the other one that's round and it's just green. It's not cabbage. It's lettuce.
Iceberg?
An iceberg. Yeah, I hate those. No, I can't. I'm out.
I didn't
So
bring
you just have to
iceberg.
make your own salad.
Yeah, I need it to be either
Ingredients you
romaine.
like.
Yeah, because I don't
They
like
did say
iceberg.
Don't.
That's
Iceberg's not the
That's
greatest.
a big point though, because especially for people that are trying to eat healthier. Alex and I were just talking about this yesterday because I'm trying to switch up my eating styles. I'm making a list of all these things I want to get, and he was like, "Oh, you don't even like this ingredient. Like, why are you gonna eat it? Because it's healthy. Because that's what people that are healthy eat." So if you're gonna eat healthy, make sure it's stuff that you like. Because
Yeah,
if
that's
you don't,
true.
if
Yeah.
you don't like it, you're not gonna
Stay
eat
away
it.
from kombucha. It's nasty.
Oh,
Veronica, I disagree.
I
Yeah.
love it.
Ew.
I
You guys
love it.
don't like kombucha.
Is it kombucha or kombucha?
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
Kombucha, whatever it is.
It's really good, and it has
It's made out of vinegar or something, isn't it?
It has
It has the
bacteria
vinegar.
right inside
Yeah.
of it
Yeah.
that's supposed to. Blah,
It's a
blah,
good
blah, blah,
bacteria.
blah.
It's like mayonnaise.
it's a
That's
good
whole
bacteria
different
for your
topic.
gut.
Yeah,
Lord have
it's
mercy.
for the gut.
Yeah, Veronica, that's why I actually put that on her because I was like, because Vero's problem area is her pancita, her little gut.
All of
That's
us.
not
So,
little. That's
you
not
know,
a little
and I
gut.
told her,
Me
oh,
too.
well, like, Jackie Ina, she's a YouTuber, and I was like, she drinks kombucha. Try kombucha. And Vero tried it, and she loved it.
Yeah,
I
it's good.
couldn't.
It's like having probiotics.
Oh,
Some
yeah.
people have those every day.
Antioxidants.
Yeah. Well, it's hard to describe it, but it's like we'd have to do more research into it. But good bacteria for your gut to help you
Yeah.
digest better, help with like less inflammation. So it's.
Yeah.
I think you have to get used to it though, because when I
Yeah,
first
it
tried
took me
it,
a while. It was
wasn't
like
that great.
vinegary. I like the
Ugh.
original one. That's the one I'll drink. Like
yeah.
Yeah.
Diana's in this.
Like
book.
you two will go to Whole Foods, and you guys will get those shots that they make. I don't know. what they're
Oh,
called.
yeah, my poor mother.
I had an allergy reaction.
Yo, you
Oh,
did.
you
I
did.
did. So Monica, I did
Blame
not.
my cat, but that's a different conversation.
No, that was when we were actually at the store still.
At Whole
So
Foods, yeah.
I got one for Monica. Apparently she thought that she wanted mine, so I ordered her one. She didn't like it. I took mine. I drank it, and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna throw it away." And I was like, "No, you're not. Let me drink it." So I go and I drank it. There's an ingredient in there which I still haven't found out what it is, that I have like my
Turmeric.
body can only
Maybe.
like take so little of it, and if it takes more, then I get like itchy. So we're running around the store, and I'm like starting to get itchy, and like Monica's mom's starting not to feel good, and out of the nowhere, like my face is starting, like my scalp started itching, and I was like, what the hell? Why am I itching?
Yeah.
And out of nowhere, like I guess my face was red, and like I just had all kinds of stuff. Yeah, it was really bad. So I am allergic to something in there. I don't know what it is.
It was the turmeric shot. Do you remember the one with cayenne
pepper?
Yeah, it had turmeric, like you said, and
probably had some ginger in it too.
Yeah, some ginger. There you go.
But they're all good for you though.
Yeah.
They're all good for you.
That's the bad thing.
Yeah.
Like, they're good for you, but I do not. When I eat, I love food.
Oh my god, I just saw a friend on
food.
Instagram. He posted like, I love eating food. Oscar.
Oh yeah.
He was like, I love food, but I guess I can't be eating this because my health is like declining. Yeah. So, and then Diana commented right on there like, I love food with crying faces.
I know the feeling.
Isn't it hard though, because you say, oh, I want to live a healthy life and eat good stuff, and then you're like, what if I died tomorrow and I didn't have that last slice of pizza?
That's my
or,
yeah.
Like, do you want to live like?
Boy, it would have to be like an
happy.
accident. You have to die of an accident, you know, like, because if
That's
you're
true.
eating healthy and your body's good and everything's good, it has to be like out of your hands.
Well, that's why I say, like, you don't have to have nasty healthy food. Like, find out what you like and eat that. Like, don't eat ginger, turmeric, cayenne pepper shots
Just
if you don't
because
like
it's
them.
healthy. Oh yeah, kind of like how you and Alex said.
Yeah.
Don't eat things that are gross.
Yeah, like, find what you like, and it'll be easy to eat healthy when you like that.
Yeah.
Like, I started making acai bowls that I really like. These, like, protein shakes that I really like. Overnight oats. I think you were into that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
she
did.
was really into that.
And my doctor told me, yeah, I don't
Yep.
want you on that until your surgery.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
I
That's
know.
sad.
No, I'm gonna start. She put me on a pill, like a diet pill or something. She says for crazy people, but that's part of my thing right now. It's a short
Diet
term. Yeah, it's like a, I don't know what it is, but like it's, you know what it reminds me of? Remember when in your unhealthy kind of days
Oh, no.
when you
No.
buy the over? Is this
Okay,
is
guys, this is... Okay, don't
This is
do this at home,
okay.
because this almost killed me.
Oh my gosh.
So, I dated... Alex, stop listening if you're listening right now. I dated this health nut dude that
Oh,
thought
I
he was a
remember. Yeah.
doctor. And I didn't know anything about, anything about anything. I was new to the health field. I've never been to a gym before him, anything like that. And he told me that if I took a caffeine pill and mixed it with ephedrine, and you can get this over the counter, like in some asthma medication. They don't sell it by itself because people have died from taking it before. So he said, oh, you have to go get asthma medication and then take it with a caffeine pill. It acts as a diuretic and a food suppressor. So you're peeing all day because it's a diuretic. So you're peeing, you're losing all these liquids. And it also keeps you from being hungry, and you're burning fat. So you feel really hot and jittery. Oh my gosh, I lost so much weight, but then I almost died. So I feel like
She would sweat.
I would sweat so much.
Which I do too with this pill. That's why it reminds me of this pill. And this pill is under the direction of a doctor, so I am allowed to do it. And it's only short term. Yeah. So, but yes, that really reminded me of this pill I took. I only took one of it, and I was awake 24 hours.
Yeah, because it gives you all this
Yes,
crazy
yeah.
energy.
So I'm learning how to work with it, but I'm not doing it every day. I think I'm choosing my days.
Yeah.
But I heard bitches lose a lot of weight.
It's probably the same
okay with
formula.
this. I feel like it
Again,
is.
I don't want to be the fat sister. Really taking my diet serious this year.
I feel like you're getting motivated. to
Yeah,
this
right here.
conversation.
Yeah, motivated.
That's the number one thing. So here's something I like to remind, like, my friends, because we try to motivate each other. It's really easy to get motivated and say, yeah, I want to work out. Let's do it this year. It's really hard to stay motivated, because you can be motivated right now while we're talking about it and put it on your planner and say, yeah, I'm going to work out. And then when Monday morning comes and it's 6 a.m. and it's time to hit the gym, like, where's the motivation?
Exactly.
So don't expect to always be motivated. Like, there's going to be days where you just don't want to go to the gym, but you still have to get up and do it. And after you finish working out, like Veronica said, you just feel so good.
Yep.
And you're ready to go.
Early morning workouts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
try. That's gonna be my goal this year.
Early morning workouts.
Yeah, yoga. Definitely yoga and
it's
physical
good.
training.
You don't have to go to the gym. You could just go take a run, something like that in the morning, and you get. But also you also have to figure out if you're an early bird or a night owl.
Mhm.
So
That's true.
If you find yourself that you thrive more working out in the night, then do it. if you find yourself, like for me, I love doing it in the morning. One of the reasons is also in the gym. Where we live is mostly like Hispanic people, and they put the novelas up in the gym, you know, so everybody's working out, and it just gets so packed.
West Phoenix, man.
Yeah, so in the morning, you know, there's still people. You still see like people, and you know, and you also see the way they are, because you go in, you work out. They're done working now. They go in the shower. I don't shower there. I like to shower in my own home. But they go to work out and they come out and they're dressed so professionally, and it's like, oh my God, those are the people that are out there doing something for themselves. You know, they have their shit. It looks like they have their shit together.
Or they're trying.
Yeah. Or they're trying. You know, they go in there. You know, they get out in their work uniform. They look, you know, like they're ready to take the day. You know, and they're ready to go out there and just slaying it.
That motivates me, because I keep Tuesdays and Wednesdays I go into work at 9 a.m. and I keep saying I want to go to the gym at 6 a.m., finish up, go home, you know, drink some water, make myself tea, and then go to work. But I'm so scared that I'm just gonna crash at like 4 o'clock and still be stuck at work, because that's a long day to like wake up and work out.
Yeah, no, because for me, it would, you know, be up by 4:30, 4:55, because I have to be at the gym right at 5. The gym's like 3 minutes away from the house, like if you're driving, so it's not far. So go to the gym, do my workout, go home, shower, do what I gotta do, go to work. And then if it's like my double, which means I go in at 7:30 and I get out at 9:30 or 10, go home, you know, rinse your body, go to bed, wake up again, and do it again. And you don't feel tired, because for whatever reason, like you get some energy, you know, and it just helps you. But if you stop, you fall off the wagon, it's gonna get so much harder for you to get back in there and continue your ride, you know, to the
I
gym.
think I get discouraged when I go on Instagram or, you know, any of these social media apps, and you see these girls that are cut and built, and you're like,
okay,
how come
so
they can do
stop
it?
right there. You have to think about it. They also have their struggles. They
That's
also
your algorithm, girl. Why are you looking at them?
I know, that's my whole feed.
Mine are all thick girls.
Really?
Yeah, so
Ashley Graham.
So
that
go
kind.
in there, and they also have to wake up every morning, work out, or eat healthy. They have to decide, am I gonna eat this pizza or am I gonna eat this healthy item? So yeah, that's their like aftermath, you know. They're
true.
containing it. What are they giving on
Are
their
they
up,
happy?
you know?
Yeah.
Well,
Are they happy?
Well, yeah, and then Alex reminded me, because I was sitting on the couch, like, I'm so tired, I keep eating healthy, I keep going to the gym, and I still don't look like this. Alex was like, some of these girls, that's their job.
Yeah.
They don't work a regular job. Their job is literally to get fit, look fit, eat healthy.
True.
Yeah.
And
They get sponsors.
and get
You don't.
more followers and sponsors.
Yeah.
If your only job was to go to, you know, Pilates and Orange Theory and eat good food, you'd probably look like that too. But we're normal people. We don't have those same resources, so of course our, you know, fitness journey is gonna look a little bit different than them.
But if you put your heart and soul into it, you could eventually get to the point where you're like, you know what, I feel good, I look good. And you're gonna look at another girl, you're like, you know, like I'm still looking good.
Yeah, I think that's my goal. I just want to like feel good.
Yeah.
I don't want to even look like a model. I just want to feel good.
You are.
Look
I was
girl.
there. I can say I was there, and then fucking shit. No, I started going out too much. I started drinking a lot of beer, and I started smoking, and I think that had a lot to do with, you know, I think that endometriosis was always there, but I think that really like brought it out, the endometriosis and the PCOS. I keep forgetting I have PCOS now. I'm like, shit. And I think that really is what flared up things and what set me back now. But now that I know my problems, I'm gonna take care of
Focus on
myself.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So take care of yourselves, guys.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
Health is
that
important.
the biggest thing. It is. And you know, if you're gordita out there, it's okay.
Oh,
Love
yeah.
yourself.
I've always been thick.
Yeah.
We've always.
Yeah.
I don't
I
know
was a
about
skinny
you.
girl. I was a skinny girl.
I've
at one
always
point.
been thicker.
But you know what? I've always never felt ugly. And
Me too.
my thing is, I have a lot of confidence in myself. I love myself a lot, and I know I'm pretty as fuck. You know? So it's not to be cocky or anything, but I love myself, and I'm very happy with how I
agree.
look.
Well,
Yeah.
and you try to be healthy. I feel like, what was that motto you said right now, Ashley?
Oh, Ashley Graham. Yeah.
She's just controversial to me.
Why?
because-
Why?
Is it?
Tell us.
Am I thinking of the right one?
No, I don't
She's
know.
like kind of. She's not huge. But
Oh no. Okay.
She's slightly.
I'm thinking
She's
of.
like my size. I
Okay,
think,
never
right?
mind. I'm thinking.
Yeah,
I'm
she's-
thinking of
She's pregnant right now.
It's this big. It's this really big model.
Is
She's
she
beautiful.
England? Is she from England?
No, she's
Oh.
not. Tess Holiday.
No, I don't know her.
Tess
Okay,
Holiday.
show us,
She is morbidly obese, like to the point where it's just unhealthy, and she keeps like promoting that it's okay to be that way, and which, you know what, if you're that big, that's fine. Work towards being healthy, because I feel like I feel like she promotes an unhealthy lifestyle, and then people are like, well, she says it's good, so I don't have to work towards being healthy, which it's fine. If you want a shorter lifespan, then fine, you know.
But it's true. You know, it's
one thing to love yourself,
yeah.
and another thing to be morbidly obese and not want to do anything about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know this model's life.
She's gonna do something about it eventually.
Yeah, I've seen that she does go to the gym, that she does have a trainer, so which is awesome. But it's just like some of the messages she puts out there sometimes, I'm like, you know, it's not the healthiest. But again, that's my personal opinion.
Like if you have a child and your child's like 9 years old and then your doctor told you he's obese and he looks obese, and you know he is obese because you know that those people are out there and they're not working on it, like they just keep feeding the kid garbage, like that's wrong.
Yeah,
like I think that's
borderline
wrong.
child abuse.
Yeah, it is. Like realize it, work on some, and you know, like I know like a lot of girls can have like issues early, and that causes them like PCOS in young girls, makes them heavy, and that shit sucks for them, and they work all the time to try to help with their weight and stuff. So I get that part, definitely do. But
or like there's people with thyroid issues.
Yeah, and there's something you just can't help it.
Yeah,
like you can't. Like me, I can't help it. Just it is what it is. But there's like they just don't do anything about it. Yeah, like nothing.
And then I mean it goes into, we'll save this topic for another day, but like, you know, how much money is poured into our health system, and how much of it is because people neglect their own health.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so you could go to like a convenience store and look for a water bottle. It's like $2.99. Or you could turn around, get a 44-ounce drink for 79 cents.
Exactly.
8 cents.
I used to always go get my Dr. Pepper, like 10 years ago, 44 ounce at Circle K. Now I always go and buy my bottle of water, which I feel scummy because plastic is not there. But
that's another topic.
It's hard to be a perfect human, okay?
It is
really hard.
That's so true.
But I feel like we touched on a lot of important topics. Is there any, before we wrap it up, any last words from anyone?
Oh, I wanted to know about your diet deficit, your calorie deficit. You didn't get a chance to talk about that.
Okay, guys.
What is that?
So I'm doing, because I'm really, really big on just trying to lose those last few pounds, I'm going to do a calorie deficit. So losing weight, it's a math problem. It's very simple. Anyone who wants to lose weight, for the most part, can. They just have to follow the formula. So if you go online, you find a calorie deficit calculator. It's going to ask you for your height, your weight, your age, and how much you want to lose. I put that.
I have done this a long time ago.
I put that I want to lose 10 pounds in the next 4 months, which is, that's a big stretch of time, you know. So you also want to make sure that you're not being crazy and dangerous and saying I want to lose 2 pounds every week. That's, you know, dangerous, unrealistic. You can get into some eating disorders that way. So I gave myself enough time to lose. So it tells you, okay, you normally have 2,000 calories a day. In order for you to lose weight, you have to do a calorie deficit. So you have to consume less calories than what you're burning. So for me, I usually burn about, I think I might have said that wrong actually. So you have to consume less calories than you normally do. I'm consuming about 500 less calories than I normally do. So I'm on a 1,500 calorie diet. Okay, and then you can get into your macronutrients and all that. It's really complicated, so I won't get into that. But like the most basic thing, I'm just consuming 1,500 calories, plus I'm burning an extra like 500 calories in my workouts every day. Just by doing that, nothing else, I'm gonna lose weight. So
guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
It works. I'm doing that.
I did do
That's
that.
right there.
No, I had you do that. I think I had you go online and do the whole.
Oh, I think you did.
I think you were like 1,700. Remember, we were counting for a while.
Because I used to count my workouts into it too. Because it gets complicated.
If you work out and you lose, like, say you have a really intense workout where you like burn 700 calories, then you need to add.
You need to eat more.
Then you need to eat
straight
more.
up like that.
But you have to eat healthy food. You can't just be eating calories.
Yeah.
Choose your calories wisely.
I know. We watched this YouTuber Ethan Klein on the H3 podcast. He does intermittent. He just started intermittent fasting and vegetarian at the same time. But he calls his intermittent fasting, his feeding window. And he's like, I can eat whatever I want, pizza, tacos, as long as it's in my feeding window. And we're like, no, that's not how it works.
Oh
so.
my god.
That's the way I would do it, but that's why I don't do it.
Yeah. No, yeah. So as long as you're eating relatively healthy, like again, you don't have to starve yourself. You don't have to just eat salad. Just look at your food and be like, is this real food?
Yeah.
Did I get this out of a drive-through window, or is this something I could? If you could make that at home, then it's real food.
Yeah.
Like you can't make Jack in the Box tacos at home. You know.
That's
That's
true.
true. You can't.
I do believe.
Well,
this-
if you get a fryer, I'm just kidding.
Well, I mean, any last words before we wrap this up?
I think we rambled enough.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's a good, nice topic. I feel like if we would have to just specify eating like a health only, and then like working now as a
Like
separate.
there are two each separate topics.
Because you could just go like
Yeah.
both ways.
There's just so much information out there too that it's hard to know
If
what you're doing is right or
if you
wrong.
guys have
very
any
true.
tips, leave us a comment. Let us know what you guys are doing, what you guys are eating, what do you guys think of us rambling.
Yeah.
Give a
Do you
update
care about
Yeah.
weight loss or weight gain?
Yeah.
Does it
Yeah.
matter to you guys, or are we just like superficial bitches or something?
No, I think we're like we're real, everybody thinks about it. Everybody's like, oh, because I'll talk to coworkers about stuff like this. They're like, oh my god, girl, me too, blah blah blah. And I'm like, oh, so I'm not the only one, so
everyone deals with it.
everybody's dealing with it, they're just, it's not like a topic that people really talk about. They're just always uploading their best picture.
Yeah.
I always do.
There's behind that picture there was probably like 30 or 40 other pictures that they had to delete in order to get to that one because they agreed to that.
That's true.
So we are all in the same.
We're all filtered.
Yeah.
Let's update our weight.
Not me.
Like,
Oh
in a couple
yeah.
months.
Yeah, maybe in 2 months we'll see where we're at with our
Well,
weight.
yeah, 2 months, 4 months. You're.
Well, let's do 2 months.
Yeah,
let's do 2 months just to see where
Let's
we're
do a
at.
fitness update or something.
We'll do another update.
Fit diet update or
In
something.
the meantime, I would recommend you guys check out, what was the book you recommended?
It's called Eat to Live by Dr.
Dr. something.
Furman.
Dr.
Joe
Furman.
Furman.
Okay.
Yeah.
So check out that book, and then also on my recommendation, watch the documentary Fed Up, and hopefully that like motivates you to just watch and read the labels of the food that we're eating.
I'm gonna have to watch that.
Yeah.
Because my
Watch it
problem,
tonight.
my
Even
problem
if-
is sugar.
Even if you guys don't watch it, just go to your house and look, and whatever you're drinking right now, just look at the nutrition facts, and just kind of get curious about it, and then slowly
Or you know what? Better yet, everything in your pantry, throw it out right now and start fresh. That's what we're doing.
You know what? Monica did that once.
have done that so many
not
times
once,
too.
couple of times. And it's like, what are you doing with my donuts?
I'm ready for my mom to go because she is like, Diana.
Mexican
She
moms,
cooks
man.
Mexican mom, sugar, cookies.
Coffee with like real milk and sugar every morning.
That would be my weakness.
Yeah, I don't know that feeling, guys.
That's why can't relate.
I'm going to Mexico next week, so
You are, so
That's
yeah.
dangerous. You're gonna eat good
I
food.
can't go to Mexico. I'm fat right now.
Her
No.
parents offered to pay her trip.
Yeah, but I told them to halt it. I was like, Mom and Dad, pay in May. I already told my mom we're
When I look like
they
a
really
snack.
want you to go.
Yeah, I know they do, but I am not
All right.
ready.
So let's seal
Well,
this
let's wrap
baby.
it up, guys.
Yes.
Thanks for coming into our second episode. It's been fun.
Yes, it has been very fun.
Can't wait to hear back from you guys. Let us know what you guys like, what you guys don't like, what do you guys want
And
to
thank you to
hear.
Lorena for
Oh
leaving
yeah,
a comment.
Lorena, thank you for
Lorena
reading our
Lewis.
first comment.
Yes,
Yeah, it
yes.
was very fun. And then Danny also left a comment.
Oh,
Danny.
thank you.
Thank you for
Danny.
listening,
Thank
Danny.
you.
Appreciate
Yes.
it. We're just starting off, so obviously the quality and of the podcast will get a little bit better. But
Yes.
we appreciate everyone that's here in episode
We're
1
having
and 2.
fun.
We are going to be posting on Instagram, so we're trying to get everything together. We did get another random follower, Vanessa Gomez. I saw it today.
Hi, Vanessa. Welcome.
So she just here for the chisme.
Yeah, she is.
So anyways, hope you guys like this episode. Let us know what you guys want to hear, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Yes, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.